The last page of a report includes a works cited page, or a list of sources used in a report. It can also be called a bibliography or card catalog. A bibliography shows what sources were used and allows readers to also find those sources if they need. A works cited will list each citation in alphabetical order by the authors or title if the author was not available. Citations must be written correctly, meaning the order of information in a citation is very important. It is also very important to follow punctuation used such as commas, periods, quotation marks, and underlines or italics. So some of the citations that you're going to see often are encyclopedia, and that can either be print or CD, a book, magazine article, and website. So the format to follow for an encyclopedia is the author last name, comma, first name, period, title of article, period, in quotation marks, title of encyclopedia, period, in italics or underlined, year published, period, volume number, comma, page number, period. And right here is an example of what one would look like. For a book, the format that you're going to follow is author last name, comma, first name, period, title of book, period, in italics or underlined, place of publication, colon, publisher, comma, date of publication, period. And here is an example. For a magazine article, you're going to follow author last name, comma, first name, period, title of article, period, in quotations, title of magazine, period, underlined or italicized, date of magazine, colon, page numbers of article, period. And here's an example. Last, we have a website. The format you're going to follow is author last name, comma, first name, period, if it's given, the title of article or the title of the page, period, in quotations, sponsor of the website, period, date of article's last update, period, date web page was accessed by you, meaning when you looked at it, period, and then the URL or the link to the website in our little arrows. Note, there is no period at the end of the website citation. And here's an example. Now let's turn to the next page. This is an example of what a works cited page could possibly look like. At the top, you will always have works cited as your title. Listed underneath it will be each citation for each source that you've used. In this works cited, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 citations. You do not always need 6. It can be 2, it can be 3, it could be 10. Now let's look at the types of sources that we have listed here. Since in our first citation there is a colon with the place of publication and the publisher name after, we know that that is a book. If you look at the next one, we again have the colon with the publisher or place of publication and the publisher listed, so that is also a book. The third one has the same thing, so we know it's a book. The fourth one has the same thing, so it's a book. Our fifth one does not have a colon with the publisher or place of publication, but it does have a more full date with the month and year listed. We can also see that it has an article title, we can tell that by the quotations, and we also have the title, so that's a magazine article. And then the last one, again, we have a colon with the place of publication and the publisher. So it's a book. We have no encyclopedias, and no websites. So we have a total of 5 books and 1 magazine article. When we're looking at our citations, you'll notice that the second citation has these dashes at the beginning. Those dashes indicate that the author is the same as the citation above. Last, I want to point out the difference between titles. When you have a title, and you are typing your works cited page, you will put it in italics, just like these. If we were writing Instead of italics, we would underline. The last thing I want to point out is that by looking at this work cited, we can tell by the different citations that this person was probably doing a report over the Civil War or slavery. We can also tell by the dates on each citation that the sources this person used were not current.